Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture 156. 156. This is starting to get into insane numbers. Yeah, sure. It has been in insane numbers for quite some time. I built a new farm, or planned in a new farm. Just because, we know for certain that the population will grow and therefore crop usage will grow. Now we had room here in between this farm and this farm and this one. So I built a new one. Or planned in a new one. It will not be ready this year, but it might be ready for next year, maybe. So far they have almost built the first bit of road for it. It is taking a damn long time for some reason. I might not be using the most optimum construction offices for this. I don't know. How far away are you? 3.7 kilometers. That is a bit. You don't even know how far away you are. Okay. It's quite a ways. Yeah, I think that the construction offices down there in coal would make most sense to use for this. Come to think of it. Yes. But as usual, the helicopters are building the farm itself from the inside here. And whenever they get ready with the roads, we'll put it to use and so on, as it goes. But we're not here to look at farm construction. We're here to again ponder upon this place. They have finished the footpaths for the football fields, so we could now build the football fields. Great. I'm sure they'll be very happy about this. And the pub's done. But you don't have any ingredients for cooking, pouring beer. That's really cooking. I don't think that's cooking. Now you'll get your ingredients for cooking. And you somehow managed to use that pub. I don't know why you don't. Frankly, don't care neither. But you'll get a dedicated pub, your very own. Every once in a while they can't go to hospital or get food or anything, but the satiation is decent enough, 95%, so they get there often enough to survive. But not often enough to be very happy. 57% happiness. It's not so good, not so great. These people are 97% happy. 86. 96, 92, much better. And the city or town, spread out settlement as a whole, I don't know, around 90-ish, maybe. Okay. Yep. Now, we have this place where we could also spread to. Should we leave this hump in and build upon it, or should we just flatten it out? It's much easier to work with if you just flatten it out. Then again, it's not the same really. Sort of like adapting a little bit to what we get. Okay, we could actually do a cable car system with a big cableway station. Such as this, by putting it here. I don't want to put it here. That's a terrible place for it. Yes. Agreed. Could we... I don't think we could put it here neither. It's not possible to do. Now we get into this again. Terrain manipulation. Hopeless terrain manipulation. Hopelessly ambitious terrain manipulation. That's just not possible to do. They want enough space in here to do a large cableway station. Right. Now we can try if we use these. Try and bring up the terrain as much as possible. We have to start all the way down here to be able to get an effect up there, maybe. There's a heat exchanger. There is the cableway for the other town, or the little commune rather. There I have it. Cableway. Big cableway station. I see it is pretty big, and it will only go in this direction because that's the way the cable is attached. Let me see if we mirror it. Does that help anything? Not really. It makes it worse. Well, it's really the same. Yes, it is sort of the same. I don't matter how you put it. Okay, level terrain a bit. It's not going to get enough space here, I don't think. Oh, well, don't say never. Don't say so, because we might actually be able to. Maybe, or it is too ambitious. We shall see. We try here again. Big cableway station. Need flat terrain. No, this is just hopeless. What about the small one? Yeah, but this will be a pretty large community. And I really would prefer not to build shops and so on down there. They could get their own school, but for shopping and such, I really would prefer to have them go up here. And then there is this space that remains that we can use for a cableway station. I'd rather have something more. Yeah, you'd rather this and you'd rather that. Get on with it. Yeah, for goddamn sake. Yes. I try. But you say it needs flat terrain. And I don't have flat terrain available. So what am I supposed to do? I suppose I hold the mouse button down and see if this gets us anywhere. It doesn't get us anywhere. This is sort of the place where I could accept having it. So it's we're going to give this a shot. Let's try and get it in here. But there's a road down there that will prevent us from doing enough terrain manipulation, I think. We try as best we can. As we might. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. And now when we have raised the terrain up a bit, it is possible to use this tool, but it's still nowhere near what we need for this cableway station. What if we try... We use the small one to get this sort of terrain manipulative effect. I really could use any building, but we need a bit more, something a little bit wider. And technically we also need a road connection for it, but we don't. We could build it with helicopters, so we could be fine without road connection. The problem is that the road connection on the big one is pointing in the same way as the cable does. Like so. Not quite there yet. Oh, what about using a heat exchanger for flattening out the terrain? I thought to say thank you so very much. It isn't that far off. I think we're getting close to something. The only problem might be that it is slightly too far away from most things in town when it is all the way out here. If you look at this, for example, for the pub is only 150 meters away, and this will almost be closer. The shop is 319. That will be fine, but the university might just be out of reach. Whatever. Careful. It still needs flat terrain. Oh, there it is. Well, not quite yet, but it might be here soon. Yes, but why would you have... God damn it, why would you have everything connected on the same side? Like, I would like a footpath connection on the opposite side. I won't get it. Now, what if we did something like this then? Turn it around. That depends if we can crisscross the cable over the other cable. Then it could work. Crisscross. Oh, crossover. Heavy cable away pole. Still don't know the difference between these, except that they are different in how complicated they are to build and then the amount of material they use. Okay. Can't build due to infrastructure. It would seem to agree to this. Let's see here now, we're going down there. We need to be turning, which is not something that these do, really. Some other infrastructure is in the way. Okay, what about this? But now we're getting very much into the territory of this. Okay. Yeah. I think that this could actually work. Too low, too steep of an incline. Oh, I see where we've ended up here. That's problematic. Doesn't have to be hopeless though. Too steep. Wait, we'll remove this one and make that a little bit shorter maybe. I guess too steep. What about like real close by? It's It's too steep, it says. No, it isn't. Dog. There. You'll accept it. Not if we do that. If we do that, yes. Too steep. Okay, see if we can take the terrain up. You can't. When are you going to learn this? This is not possible. Angle of connection is too sharp. That's too steep. Yes, but that is not. No. That's a decent span even on it. Okay, yeah, we're almost made it here. Do we put the cableway station here, or what should we have? I don't know. We should have it in the center, wherever that may be. That this hilltop will be the center, we say. Okay. Why though? Does it make sense? Is it a good practice? Is it a good practice would be removing this thing or making something about it before going ahead and planning out the town too much? Yes, but why start doing such prudent things now? We haven't done so previously. I couldn't tell you. See, there we have a somewhat complete cableway system. And now then to decide on the flavor of buildings and such. Well, before we do that, we could send helicopters to start constructing these. Helicopters are busy building a farm. Have you forgotten? No, I have not quite forgotten. The helicopters will get around to this too. No construction officer path. Okay, that's very unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. The helicopters can't get to it. And it's not possible to get the road out. Crap. And I suppose if we remove this, getting another one in that will hook up and everything, it's going to be completely effortless, isn't it? Now you've been mucking about with this cableway for like 20 minutes here. Some other infrastructure is in the way, so the heavy cableway pole, and there you even have the road. I want a cheap road or a free road for it. Okay, yes, now we can take these construction officers for that one. And get back helicopters. Yes, you do this, you do that, everything here. Yes, and a bit of road connection. Whoop, nope, okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. This is great. This. Okay, we didn't quite get to designing this town this time around. When looking at this, I see that it's very steep. That is going to be so very easy to accomplish. We could at least do something. We could get a road up to it, a basic street layout. No, We'll save that for next time, is what we'll do. Designing this this part of the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching installment 156, was it? Of the People's Proletarian, Agrarian, Polluted Prefecture. Yes, indeed. Good night.